viewers, and welcome to this very special video and part 2 of a series that no one would expect would ever appear on the Tom Mason YouTube channel, and that is 10 years since I uploaded my very first ever video to YouTube. Part 1 in the series was on the 18th of January 2025, where I celebrated 10 years of being on YouTube itself, and today, the 20th of January 2025, I'm celebrating the 10 year anniversary of my very first YouTube video. So if you go to the video, which is the very first video uploaded on this channel, it will say on it 10 years ago. Wow, indeed. I am as shocked as you are. I am more impressed than I've ever been before in my life, and I've been trying to improve my setup every so often. So in this video, I might have the best setup possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to discuss the history of this video, and I'm going to play the video. But first of all, let's play the video so I can talk about it, because I don't know why I chose that video, or why I misspelled it so incorrectly without googling the correct spelling. But I know the story around it, and I know the events that occurred just after and before. I think I know what happened before. But without further ado, here is my first ever video. Now, due to the fact that when you get to 1 million subscribers, you used to a thing where you used to react to your first ever video, and it'll take me forever to get that milestone, and I don't want to do that type of video anymore. So what I've decided is I'm going to have the video on the screen whilst I'm in the shop. So I'm going to make some odd faces because it's added in an editing magic, so I don't know which part of the video we're on, and I can't go, I just have to hope for the best and hope my reactions are the right ones. But without further ado, here is my first ever video it is called Introduction, but it is spelled incredibly wrong. I don't know why I didn't Google it. Enjoy!
This is Tom Mason, and here is how to watch TV with sound. So, see this remote here, you click this remote, and on there, get sound. There's another remote on the screen. This is a grey remote. This is how to change. So, by clicking the green button, clicking this button, right, that happens. And then you click the green button on the remote. That makes it planner, and I can touch it, and thank you. I have been Tom Mason, my little body. Me! Xbox controller by Xbox, and this is just going to cut this, and I just want to say one more thing. Congratulations to Stampy for getting more than videos than others. I'm one of them, and you're expecting a lot from my channel, more how-tos.
And so, there you have it. That was my first ever video. Now, I know how I filmed that, because at that time, I was filming rather a lot of YouTube videos before I went to school, before I went to primary school. I filmed it, and I'm not going to show you due to the fact that I was trying to work on the focusing of this video. I did it so that my iPad was between my knees, so that, because I had, the way we used to do it, it's not really the case anymore. We had two TVs, because we had the old TV that had a SCART cable, so we could plug in so we could plug in like VHS players and whatnot, and all the devices, and that's the TV we've had for years. And the bottom TV was the modern TV for the PlayStation, because me and my brother used to play video games, but now I haven't actually played a video game in like 4 or 5 years, and so I showed everyone how to watch TV. So I don't know why I did that, but that was a video, and because we'd only really recently moved into the house, we still had some work going on. So when you move into a house, you sort of like adjust some of the rooms to your settings to how you want it, and that might require hiring in builders to like build some bits that you DIY wise can't do yourself. So we had these two builders, and what had happened was I didn't know how to upload onto YouTube. At this point, I was using the YouTube website, and I don't know why. I don't know if I could find my parents or my brother at that time. I don't know that area, but all I know is went into the garage where the builders were and asked. I think there was one taller than the other. I asked one of the builders, how do you upload? And he showed me how to upload my first video onto YouTube. Plus, actually, so it started uploading when I left the garage, and the garage isn't the best. I mean, it's okay for Wi-Fi, but at that point we didn't have the best Wi-Fi in there, and I was doing it in a room that's opposite it. So it's just really interesting now, because when you think of that story, which isn't really much to go off, because that is the entire story, you think, wow. And ever since then, I was just uploading, filming, uploading, no matter what on my iPad. I didn't have a camera that I knew how to use properly. So I had a camera that I've since... I did a video called BBC iPlayer versus the Channel 4 app. And I filmed that on my very first camera that I got in my old house. Filmed a lot of things on it. Then started filming more in this house for a potential YouTube channel. So I filmed a few bits. This was before the 18th of January, I think. So then I never uploaded those videos. I don't think I ever will, due to the fact that when I try and get them off where they are, because of how old the footage is, nothing can handle them anymore. Because of where it's trapped on the iCloud, so it's not easy to transfer it through because of what it is. But the camera itself still works, and I was really impressed by the quality still. But I didn't film that camera, and then I had a GoPro. I filmed one video on the GoPro, which was one of the videos that got copyrighted, where I had My Heart Will Go On from Titanic the film, and I had my friend chase me in our local, shall we say, woods. I'm gonna call it woods. I think it is a woods. Our local woods. So really, in a realistic sense, I think that sort of filming on my iPad and all this just sort of enhanced me to film more. So dog vlog, which was a video where I let the dog out, I brought the dog back in, my no longer with us dog. That was it. I mean, at that point I did anything, and at that point I didn't know what to title these videos. I'm still learning the best way to title a video, so if I have an idea and I think of it and it might be a long title, I have to work out to shorten the title to make the thumbnail even better. Because the thumbnail just seems to be a lack of words is what I'm trying to develop. So this thumbnail is the exact same thumbnail as it was for the first part, because it is still 10 years. And yesterday, the 19th of January 2025, we uploaded our first ever omnibus video. I mean, we've never done that before when we released an omnibus video, but that was the first ever time we've ever done that. And at that point in 2015, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I barely watched YouTube. At that point, I'd only just got into watching the final series of Waterloo Road. I hadn't seen any other series of Waterloo Road before, to my knowledge, but I watched Waterloo Road that year. I was talking to my friends about Waterloo Road. So, I barely watched YouTube. I barely grasped the concept of how YouTube works. I still don't know how YouTube works. I just do whatever I want, and I don't care about the numbers, figures, or stats. I don't care. I just do whatever I want. And I think that's what I did then. I cared even less. Now I make sure that all my videos on each of my channels are relevant to the subject matter that I create the channels for. Like obviously yesterday, not yesterday, which was the 19th, the 18th of January, I released the pilot on the third channel, The Weird Side, for Game/Quiz Show World, which might be a series on the third channel, The Weird Side, or might be a YouTube channel of its own. as of today, the 20th of January 2025, I'm still deciding whether or not to do that. If you think it should be a YouTube channel, let me know. If you want to see game/quiz show world as it's on YouTube, let me know in the comment section down below here on YouTube. But if you think there should be a series on its own on the third channel on the Wayside, comment down below on anything else but YouTube. So if you're watching this on a platform that I've shared this video on, comment on that platform, not on YouTube, so I know that what's what. And so overall, I think that my very first video was very fun, exciting and engaging. I also think that my journey from that point has steadily improved. And so there we have it. That is my 10th anniversary on my first video. The story was not as convoluted as my previous one because this was like a bits and bobs, and from that point I just uploaded whatever I wanted. I did not mind. I uploaded videos of those, I don't know, I can't think of another one. Oh, some vines, as I said. Some of them apps where you have the explosions. Those little intro things that you could create on iMovie. I uploaded them. I uploaded absolutely anything. You watch it back going, what? One video I uploaded was, at the end of the day, bye! And I made that into a YouTube short for Tom Mason Shorts to see what would happen, because I wanted to experiment in the YouTube short world. Nothing happened, obviously, because it was an odd video to begin with, but I quite liked how that fit perfectly, because some of my older videos fit perfectly in that format. And so, there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. Happy 10 years to my first video, introduction, spelled horrendously wrong. Thank you guys for watching, and here's to the next 10 years. Bye-bye! Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.